And welcome to our beautiful campus, located right on the Intercoastal Waterway, just 1 mile from the Atlantic Ocean. Palm Beach Atlantic is an interdenominational Christian university, just 42 years old. We have about 2,500 students here and became part of NCAA Division II only 3 years ago. Right now, our school is in the design and fundraising stage of developing a new 100-acre athletic campus that will include baseball, softball, and soccer stadiums, tennis courts, and a cross-country course. We're very excited about that, and we're very excited to have a father and daughter coaching our baseball and softball teams. The daughter is Kimmi Bloemers, captain and catcher on the Florida State softball team that finished third at the 2002 College World Series. Her father played a little baseball himself as a catcher in the majors, mainly for the Expos and Mets. And he too did okay on the field, okay enough to be elected to the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame in 2003. Our baseball coach is Gary Carter.
I love to teach. I love to share the knowledge and experiences that I've had through the years. And my baseball philosophy is really an easy one. I want them to respect the game, respect it. And here at D2 and at Palm Beach Atlantic University, I want them to understand that there's a respect for this university and for our team. They're going to go out and play hard every day. If I don't see that, I'll put somebody else in, even if it costs us the game. I feel like I'm not only here to teach them baseball, but also maybe teach them a way of life.
In these first couple months, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about intensity of the game, learned a lot about the little things of the game, just the inside stuff, and I've learned a little bit about life too.
Gary's first students were his very own kids. And in the early 80s, after the passage of Title IX, when the concept of girls competing in sports still had skeptics, Gary Carter embraced it.
My dad helped me as an athlete from the very beginning. Just from any sport or anything I was involved in, he was very encouraging, he was very supportive. It didn't really matter to him what I played.
The greatest gratification I had and my greatest reward was when Kimmi came to me her freshman year in high school. She says, "Dad, what position do you think I could play and earn a scholarship?" And I said, "Kimmi, I think you could become a catcher, and I think I know somebody that can teach you."
He taught me so many things about catching, and I enjoyed every minute of it, and I was proud to want to be his number. I wanted to wear his number proudly because I knew what kind of an athlete he was and the kind of person he was.
I gave her my gear at first, and the shin guards were way up here and the chest protector was way down here. And then finally I got her a set of gear, and it started fitting in. She started catching on.
I tell you, he made me into a pretty darn good catcher because of all the drills that he did with me, and being in the driveway and him throwing balls at me and with no mask on, and he was making me real tough.
You could have given me a World Series championship team, and I would have traded that in to have had that opportunity of coaching my daughter.
Now they are both NCAA coaches, both at the same school. But it's Kimmi Bloemers in her 4th year who has the experience and success to share with her Hall of Fame dad.
For her to have the success that she's already had as of last year, I know I've got some big shoes to fill.
For both father and daughter, being at this Christian school is important.
The whole core and basis of this school, we're trying to uplift one another. And I have felt tremendously uplifted since coming to this school, and I want to continue to grow in my faith. We pray before every practice, we pray after even a loss, we give thanks where due.
I feel like the baseball field and the softball field can be a ministry. I just feel like every day it's challenging to live in this world, but I feel like with Christ on our side that we can have that great guidance to become better people and strive to be more like Him.
Gary Carter has been to the top of the baseball world, but right now he's more than happy to be coaching NCAA Division II baseball at Palm Beach Atlantic University.
After last night when we were ahead in that 9th inning and Nova came back and beat us, she says, "Hey Dad, you did the best job you could, and I still love you," and that's the great thing, And my wife says the same thing too when I'm driving home. She goes, "Hey, I'm waiting for you, honey," and it's kind of nice to be able to go home to that.
Thanks for visiting Palm Beach Atlantic. NCAA on campus will be right back.